All right, so no intro in today's video. My bad on that. But we're jumping right into the workout. I'll explain a little bit more about why I don't have one in the outro. So my bad though. So we have those dead stop Smith machine rows, bringing that weight all the way down, coming to a complete hard stop at the bottom, and then rowing back up, trying to limit the amount of extra body English. Of course, momentum is going to play a role here because you're pulling a pretty heavy load off of the ground there completely from a dead stop. So there is going to be a little bit of that natural body English, but nothing super crazy, trying to stay as bent over as possible throughout the set here. I was happy with this. We added 10 pounds on and was able to get a relatively comfortable rep match from last week at, pretty even form, I would say. Very similar. So 2 sets here. We did back down to 2 plates and a 5 on each side there, and then did 14 after that. So that was a set of 10 with 2 plates of 10 and a 5, and then went down to 2 plates and a 5 and did 14. Then we have some chest supported rows. I have found, for me, this is absolutely not required, but for me, I have found that lowering the load on this ever so slightly and actually sitting in the back of the movement right here and really getting that extra squeeze helps me connect with this movement a lot stronger and actually makes it a really useful tool in my arsenal of exercises. So I really dig that a lot. And again, just kind of sitting in that back for just a moment really connects me to the muscle. my wife and daughter just came out for a second, but really helps me connect to the muscle group. I'm really trying to hit that kind of that outer upper back, and through the traps and rhomboids as well. Kind of that I like to think of it from the middle of the back up. This exercise is ideal for it, and in the rear delts too, of course. Sorry, I'm kind of doing this a little bit later on in the evening, so I am sleepy, so I apologize for the yawn in there. But regardless, 2 working sets here, both at a top weight, and kept them both at, I believe, it was either 12 or 13 reps with that. Then Meadows rows, pulling hard from the floor, explosive from the floor, controlling that retraction on the way down, allowing the torso to rotate very minimally. Try not to let that shoulder drop down and rotate that torso too far in to where you're just yanking the weight up. Want to really control it still. Great exercise again for that upper back, rhomboids, teres muscle, all that kind of, teres muscles, all that kind of fun stuff. So we did 3 plates. These are just quarter plates, by the way. 3 of these for a set of 15, and then for a set of 12 per hand. So 2 working sets there. Then Smith machine shrugs. I didn't want to go up in weight quite yet. I wanted to add a few more reps or clean it up a little bit. So today okay, I'm so sorry. Today we did both. So last week we did 2 sets of 10 with 3 plates on there, relatively smoothly. So this week I was like, okay, well, before I add any kind of load to the bar, let's see if we can up the hold a little bit and also add a few reps. So we did 2 sets of 12 here, and that felt really good. So felt good. This was kind of the end of the actual, well, not really back portion because we have rear delts, but of what I like to classify more as like the, I guess you could call it back portion of the workout. This is some rear delt dumbbell rows here. Great exercise, by the way. Phenomenal exercise. I cannot take credit for this one. I did see someone on TikTok do this, and I've done these before and variations of these, but today I really felt like I could actually connect with them. Just kind of changed up like my elbow placement and what have you. So we did 2 working sets here. This is just the 50-pound dumbbell. So we did do, I believe, sets of like 13 and 14, and then with a few assisted reps, and went from there. So it felt really good. I was able to connect with it really well. Make sure you control that negative. Then we have just our basic rear delt flies. Went up in weight by 20 pounds from last week. And again, I was really shooting for that like 10 to 12 rep range, and that's exactly what we did. This was the top set here. And I believe we were right about at that 12 or 13 rep range. That was perfect. Nice controlled form, driving that chest into that back pad. And actually having the feet in behind, so it kind of has a slightly leaning forward into it. Feels really good. Make sure you have that back pad in a comfortable position to where it should rest right up under your chin. So again, 2 working sets there in that 10 to 12 rep range. Then we have dumbbell preacher curls here. So getting on a preacher bench and went up in weight, and it felt okay. That 5-pound jump from the 35s to the 40s actually felt relatively significant here. So I definitely did feel that difference. So we did, what was it? I still, well, no, I did 2 working sets at the 40s here. I did 3 working sets total. So it was 2 working sets at the 40s, I believe, for a set of 8, and then a set of 7, I believe, and then dropped down to the 35s and hit that for 9. So a little bit lower repetitions than I would really like, but it's good to throw that in from time to time, so I wasn't upset about it. So again, yeah, 3 working sets of the dumbbell preacher curls here. Make sure you control that retraction, all that kind of fun stuff. Then horrible camera angle. I apologize, just terrible. Yeah, just alternating dumbbell curls. Went up in weight a little bit from last week. Rocking with the 40s last week. This week we went up to the 45s. And did 3 working sets here as well. Top set of 10, I believe, which you'll see here. Then we did essentially a rest pause set of 10. So we did like 8 in a row. I set the dumbbells down at least for a moment, kind of reset my grip and all that kind of fun stuff, and then did a couple more. And then did another rest pause set of, I want to say 8. So did like 6 in a row and then added 2 more on top of that. So felt good. Sweet pumps. I did not record calves. I ended up doing 3 working sets of machine toe press and then 3 working sets of seated calf raises for a total of 6 working sets, and also did 3 sets of rope crunches. So I was in the gym for like 2 hours today. I was there for a while, but I wanted to make sure I didn't miss out on those calves because we didn't get to train them yesterday, just for a lack of time to make sure I was home in time for my wife. For her to go to work and stuff, so we did them today. So we don't miss. If you gotta move it, that's fine, but don't miss your calf and ab training and all that kind of fun stuff. Sorry, my voice is totally raspy and like gone from my first day of teaching today. It's like the 3rd yawn already. It's like, yeah, so it's first day with students, so I am absolutely gassed between the 2-hour workout and half-hour cardio. And, having to talk for like 5 hours today. So I am feeling it, man. Anyways, sorry for all the yawning. I will catch y'all in the outro. Pull a session in the books. I apologize for the lack of an intro today. I was actually talking on the phone with my dad, and so we kind of got caught up in conversation there. So I was literally like parked in the gym parking lot by the time we hung up. So I'm like, probably not gonna film an intro here just sitting in front of the gym. I'm just gonna go in and get work and get ready to rock and roll. So did that, but we'll have an intro tomorrow. Don't worry, we'll be back at it. But again, phenomenal pull session. Tried a couple different things for rear delts. That was cool, like reordering things. Did throw in some calf work, direct calf work at the end there. So that was cool. Yeah, man, it was great stuff. It was awesome stuff. So just a phenomenal workout for sure. 12 out of 10, 15 out of 10, all the great scores for that bad boy, man. It was a phenomenal workout. Felt awesome. But I am blasted, especially after having our first day and a real intense workout. I am definitely beat, baby. So I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna get something to eat. Get cleaned up, get my meals packed for tomorrow, and kind of just chill out for the evening. To be honest, that's kind of the goal, kind of the gist of what I got going on, man, for the rest of the evening. So again, make sure you tune in for that quad workout tomorrow. Make sure you like and share this video. Drop a comment below if you would like. Any questions or feedback that you got, I will absolutely respond to it and look at it and take it into heart and consideration. If it's a great idea, I'll use it for sure for future videos or for my current videos. Whatever y'all want to see, drop in the comments below. Like I said, I definitely will take a look at it. So, but for today, I am the Natty teacher, and this episode of Road to Natty Pro, as we continue to chip away each and every day, brick by brick, is out. I will catch y'all on the flippity flop.